Time now for your forewarned weather with Thomas Keyboy.
And good Wednesday morning. Utah time is currently 6:13. We're going to be dealing with heat here, but at least this morning things are nice and calm, fairly comfortable, and looks pretty outside as well. Here's the current view from Bryce Canyon, where things again nice and calm. That's going to be a beautiful sunrise out there this morning. Meanwhile, the view from West Valley City. You're not going to find too many issues as you head off to work or wherever you need to be. Plenty of birds flying around out there this morning. It's very comfortable in Logan, sitting at 59 degrees, while most of us are waking up with temperatures either in the 60s and 70s, while even St. George this morning waking up to a temperature of 78 degrees. Now, your out-the-door forecast for the Wasatch Front after our mild start. I think we're back to around 80 degrees by 9 o'clock this morning, and then by your lunch hour already will be toasty out there with a temperature of 91. But then as we get into the course of the afternoon, daytime highs along the Wasatch Front right around the century mark, with more potential for isolated showers and thunderstorms. So if you have any plans to be outside from this afternoon to this evening, keep your eyes to the sky just in case, and stay cool out there as well. Those daytime highs today for most will either be topping out in the 90s or in the triple digits. If you're in the high terrain like in Park City, you'll see a daytime high today in the 80s, but instead of mid 80s like you saw yesterday, you'll be in the upper 80s this afternoon. Well, we'll see a daytime high of 94 in Cedar City, 108 down in St. George, 95 in Vernal, and we'll see a daytime high of 107 in Moab. And across the entire state, there is a general risk for thunderstorms, so we're not looking at a marginal risk today, but that doesn't necessarily mean a few strong storms can't be ruled out. I don't think we're going to see overall as much wet weather compared to the last couple of days, but the fact remains that really no matter where you are across the state, there is at least the potential that an isolated shower or thunderstorm will find you. So really, no matter where you are today, if you have those plans to be outside from this afternoon into this evening, just stay on top of the weather just in case. And if you're going to be heading to Arches, Canyonlands, Capitol Reef, and the San Rafael Swell, just keep in mind flash flooding is also going to be a possibility, not necessarily a probability, but with that potential being there. If you have any of those backcountry hikes, you might want to consider postponing for today, because we're going to trend even drier going into our Thursday, into our Friday. But let's go ahead and time things out for you. Begin the futurecast at midday today, and by midday, most of the shower and thunderstorm activity will start to pop over the high terrain, generally along and east of I-15 in the high country and over towards the Uintas and the Uinta Basin as well. Then as we get into the heart of the afternoon, you can see more of those showers and thunderstorms continuing to develop, and maybe a few showers beginning to get going over towards the West Desert. Then from late this afternoon to this evening, a few of those showers and thunderstorms that develop in the West Desert could find their way to the I-15 corridor, including the Wasatch Front. This particular forecast model likes the potential for the Salt Lake and the Utah valleys, but these storms could be further north or further south. Just really depends on where they develop, but that chance will exist nonetheless. The chance for showers and thunderstorms will begin to go down as we go into tonight. We lose the daytime heating, and like this morning, maybe a few spotty showers around in central Utah. And then by tomorrow afternoon, the bulk of any shower and thunderstorm activity going to be east of I-15, but the chance for wet weather for our Thursday and Friday looking pretty low. And the reason why that's the case is because as high pressure builds in more over the four corners, looking at drier air that's going to be filtering in. But by the time we get towards the end of this weekend into early next week, as that high pressure moves a little bit further to the north, more of a southerly flow, and we could see a nice surge of monsoon moisture by the early portions of next week, which could result in better wet weather potential and also more seasonal temperatures. That's represented here in the 7-day forecast. We're in St. George looking at hot and breezy conditions over the next few days. Daytime highs between 108 and 109 all the way through Saturday. Then as the moisture starts to increase, we add in a slight chance on Sunday, then the potential for isolated showers and thunderstorms Monday and Tuesday. And by Tuesday, we could actually be talking about a daytime high below 100 in St. George. Then along the Wasatch Front, isolated showers and thunderstorms possible from this afternoon to this evening. Then looking mostly dry Thursday, Friday, and Saturday with high temperatures between 101 and 103. Saturday at this point looks like it's going to be the hottest day. Then we add in that slight chance on Monday, then isolated showers and thunderstorms possible on Tuesday with the daytime high dialing back to the mid and upper 90s.